Every action has a consequence, even the small ones. The little choices you make daily, what you eat, how you spend your time, who you surround yourself with, shape your future. Be intentional with your actions, and your life will reflect it. Don't confuse busyness with productivity. Just because you're constantly doing something doesn't mean you're moving closer to your goals. Learn to prioritize and focus on what truly matters to achieve real progress. People will always have opinions about your life, but their opinions aren't your reality. Learn to differentiate between constructive feedback and unnecessary noise, and follow your own path with confidence. Success isn't about what you achieve. It's about who you become in the process. Your character, resilience, and attitude matter far more than any title, accolade, or material reward. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Your past doesn't define your future unless you let it. You can't change what happened, but you can change how you respond moving forward. Let go of past mistakes and focus on building the life you want from today onward. You can't control what others do, but you can always control how you respond. Your reactions define your character and influence the course of your life. Cultivate patience, understanding, and kindness in every interaction. You'll never regret being kind. In moments of anger or frustration, it's easy to lash out, but kindness has a way of diffusing tension and building bridges. Choose kindness, even when it's difficult, and you'll never look back with regret. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Whether through education, self-care, or personal development, continuously investing in your growth pays dividends in every area of your life. Don't let your past mistakes define your future. Everyone makes mistakes, but holding on to them only keeps you from moving forward. Learn from them, forgive yourself, and step boldly into the person you're meant to become. True happiness comes from within. External things like wealth, success, or relationships can enhance your life, but they can't provide lasting happiness. Cultivate inner peace and fulfillment, and happiness will naturally follow. Time heals most wounds, but you must allow the process to happen. Don't rush healing or try to suppress pain. Let yourself feel, process, and grow from the experience. Only then can you truly move on. Don't fear failure. Fear being in the same place next year. Growth requires discomfort, challenges, and setbacks. If you're not failing, you're not pushing yourself hard enough to reach your full potential. Your life is a reflection of your priorities. What you dedicate your time and energy to shows what truly matters to you. If you don't like the direction your life is headed, it's time to reassess your priorities and make changes. Most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10. Set long-term goals and commit to steady progress, even if it feels small. Over time, those small efforts will lead to massive achievements. Your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. If you don't love and respect yourself, you'll attract people who don't either. Learn to prioritize self-love, and your relationships will flourish. Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about how you wait. Life's biggest rewards often take time, and impatience only leads to frustration. Cultivate patience as a virtue, and you'll find peace in the waiting. You are the sum of your habits. What you do consistently matters far more than what you do occasionally. If you want to change your life, start by changing your habits, and the rest will follow. Fear of judgment keeps too many people from pursuing their dreams. Most people are too focused on their own lives to care about yours. Don't let fear of others' opinions stop you from doing what you know is right for you. Happiness is not a destination, it's a way of life. If you tie your happiness to reaching a certain goal, you'll never be content. Learn to find joy in the small moments and everyday experiences, and happiness will follow you. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. What you focus on grows, so if you're constantly thinking about what's wrong, you'll see more of it. Shift your focus to the positive and watch how your reality changes. Every decision you make shapes your future. Even the small, seemingly insignificant choices add up over time. Be mindful of your decisions and remember that each one is a step toward or away from the life you want. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Life doesn't always hand you ideal circumstances, but you have the power to make the most of what you have. Take action even when things aren't perfect, and watch how opportunities unfold. Success isn't about doing everything right. It's about doing the right things consistently. You don't need to be perfect to succeed, but you do need to be persistent, disciplined, and focused on the actions that matter most. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Pacing yourself is key to long-term success and fulfillment. Don't burn out by trying to achieve everything at once. Slow, steady progress wins the race and leads to sustainable happiness. The hardest battle you will ever fight is the one within yourself. Master your mind, overcome self-doubt, and learn to control your emotions. Inner peace and self-discipline are the real keys to living a fulfilled life. Stop waiting for life to happen to you. The most successful people create their own opportunities instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Take initiative and seize the moment, because waiting rarely leads to progress. You are not your mistakes. We all make wrong choices, but don't let them define who you are. Learn from them, grow, and become wiser. Remember, failure is part of the journey, but it doesn't have to be your identity. Comparison is a thief of joy. When you constantly measure your worth against others, you'll always feel inadequate. Focus on your own journey and celebrate your personal growth rather than chasing someone else's path. People will forget what you said or did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Treat others with kindness, respect, and empathy. Your legacy will be built on the relationships you nurture, not the things you accumulate. Your comfort zone is where dreams go to die. Staying in a place of safety and familiarity might feel secure, but it limits your growth. Push your boundaries, embrace discomfort, and you'll discover new strengths and opportunities. Life won't always go as planned, and that's okay. Embrace uncertainty and learn to adapt. Flexibility allows you to navigate life's twists and turns without being paralyzed by disappointment or fear. The greatest asset you have is your ability to learn and adapt. Life is constantly changing, and those who succeed are the ones who are open to new ideas, willing to change, and unafraid to reinvent themselves. Stop trying to be perfect. Perfectionism is a form of self-sabotage that holds you back from taking action. Focus on progress, not perfection, and allow yourself to learn and grow through your imperfections. The energy you put out into the world is the energy you'll get back. If you approach life with negativity and bitterness, that's what you'll attract. Cultivate positivity and gratitude, and life will reflect that back to you. The more you try to control everything, the more you'll realize you control nothing. Let go of the need to control every outcome and trust that life will unfold as it's meant to. You'll find more peace in surrender than in control. Don't underestimate the power of consistency. Small, consistent actions repeated over time lead to massive results. Whether it's in your health, career, or personal life, showing up every day is half the battle. Don't be afraid to outgrow people. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. As you grow and evolve, some relationships may no longer serve you. It's okay to let go and make space for new connections that align with who you are becoming. Happiness isn't a constant state, it's a series of moments. Stop chasing an ideal of permanent happiness and learn to savor the small joys in everyday life. Those little moments are what make life truly meaningful. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, not the ability to avoid hardship. Life will throw challenges your way, but it's your ability to recover and keep moving forward that determines your strength and character. Don't let fear of judgment stop you from being authentic. The right people will love you for who you are, not who you pretend to be. Authenticity attracts meaningful connections, while pretending to be someone else leads to emptiness. Learn to forgive yourself. We often hold ourselves to impossible standards and beat ourselves up over past mistakes. Self-forgiveness is crucial for growth. Only when you let go of self-blame can you truly move forward. Life is full of risks, but the biggest risk is doing nothing. Playing it safe might feel secure, but it often leads to regret. Take calculated risks, step out of your comfort zone, and you'll discover opportunities you never imagined. Not every battle is worth fighting. Learn to pick your battles wisely, whether in relationships or life's challenges. Sometimes, walking away or letting go is the best way to preserve your peace and energy. You teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate. Set boundaries and stand firm in them. If you allow people to disrespect you or take advantage of you, that's the standard you set for how you deserve to be treated. Your inner dialogue is the most important conversation you'll ever have. Be mindful of how you talk to yourself, because your thoughts shape your reality. Replace negative self-talk with encouragement, and you'll see a shift in your life. Success doesn't happen overnight, and it rarely looks like a straight path. It's a series of small wins, setbacks, and lessons learned. Celebrate every step forward, even the small ones, because they all contribute to the bigger picture. True power comes from emotional intelligence, learning to manage your emotions, respond rather than react, and understand the emotions of others will give you an advantage in every area of life, from relationships to leadership. Sometimes you have to take a step back to move forward. Life's detours often provide the perspective and lessons you need to grow. Don't be afraid to pause, reassess, and then move forward with greater clarity and purpose. Your future is determined by the habits you practice today. The person you want to become is shaped by the daily actions you take. Cultivate habits that align with your goals and watch how they transform your life over time. Life isn't about what happens to you, it's about how you respond. You can't always control external events, but you can always choose your attitude and reaction. That's where your true power lies.